September 28th, 2018. Prior to me coming to the Hope program, I got released from prison. I wanted to get the ball going, and I think it was January 12th, 2019. That's the day I started the Hope program. And that's the day that my life really started to develop as a real human being to this society.
Hope is a home. Hope is a home of prosperity and empowerment. What we do is we create belonging and support and provide the tools for our students and our graduates so they get their first job, their next job, and really find their pathway to economic mobility.
When I first joined the board at the Hope program, it only had offices in Brooklyn. It had a $2 million budget. And in the time that I've been on the board, we merged with Sustainable South Bronx. We now have transitional employment programs. We offer environmental certifications. So the world of Hope and how we serve our students and graduates is very different than the $2 million organization that had 2 programs, and now we have 5 that we service for our students and graduates.
Remembering, my neighborhood, remembering Cambria Heights, it really inspired me kind of growing up to want to be a part of that and really get a chance to build and be a part of something more deeper in the community than just being a resident. Cortland Manor. Cortland Manor was a project that was awarded to us through HPD's MWBE RFP. We did gut rehabilitation on 5 buildings down to the joists. What homes really means for us in our platform, which is hope, opportunities, memories, ecosystem, as well as safety and security. And now we're at the point where it's like, hey, now we have a product that we can be proud of, and we're working with Hope to actually onboard and hire up our first super. Hopefully that longevity through maintenance from the Hope program will make that product last for like the 60 years that it is intended. You can't sit there and redline a neighborhood where you've actually invested a product that has multiple facets to it.
Hope was great at finding people who wanted to get a start, wanted to kind of reboot or reset or relaunch, right? Into a marketplace that was growing and expanding and had meaningful work. People don't just come through and get a job, but they get a start of a career.
I want to make sure that in this wave, our communities aren't left behind. Individuals often come to us not in the best moment of their lives. To be honest, a lot of times they don't know green or clean energy is a real viable field. There was a time there were green jobs was a bad word. Funders were funding it and no jobs were being created. But Hope has been doing this before it was cool. They also are very innovative in their use of social enterprise models of service learning. Their Cool Roofs program is amazing. And that there's a real viable path to not only get a job, get work, get paid, but to grow meaningful careers. It's refreshing, it's exciting, it's motivating.
It's nice to be able to work in something where, regardless of what's happening on that front or any other front, you can still make progress that people can sit back and smile at.
September 28th, 2018. I didn't matter. January 12th, 2019. I have nothing to hide no more. So I did not just take from society, I did contribute to society.
Hope is the best thing that has happened in my life that I've been involved with.
Hope is the ability to see through the clouds.
Hope is everything. Hope is what we built.
Hope is about a conviction. It's about a certainty that there's a way to make something better.
Hope is everything. Hope is my life. They say when you're hope for life.